Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, we will discuss LCM, GCF, and prime factorization. Let's begin with LCM. When we say LCM, it means the least common multiple. Wala na yan definition. The topic itself is already defined. It says least common multiple. So common, it means sharing, and least meaning pinakamaliit. Ang problema dito ay kung hindi kayo familiar sa multiple. Multiples are numbers that we get when we multiply a specific number by other numbers. Alright? So, makikita natin to sa likod ng ating mga notebooks, yung multiplication table. Okay? Kaya nga multiples eh. Multiples are the result of multiplying. Halimbawa, simula tayo sa 2. So, 2, 4, 6, 8. So, multiples ng 2 yan. Kasi 2 times 1 is 2. Tapos 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 4 is 8 and so on. Pag 3 naman, 3 times 1 is 3. And then 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 5 is 15. So on and so forth. And halimbawa yung 5. So 5 times 1 is 5. Times 2 is 10. Times 3 is 15. Times 4 is 20. So yan. Etong 2, 4, 6, 8, ayan yung multiples ng 2. Kasi nagmumultiply tayo kay 2 eh. 2 times 1, 2 times 2, 2 times 3. Tapos ito namang baba, yung 3, 6, 9, 12, ayan naman yung multiples ni 3. Kasi nagmumultiply tayo kay 3. 3, 6, 9, 12, okay? Tapos yung 5, 10, 15, 20, ganun din. Multiples of 5. Kasi 5 times 1 times 2 times 3. So ayun ang concept ng multiples. Ngayon, punta na tayo sa least common multiple concept. Halimbawa, number 1. Find the LCM of, syempre pinakamadali muna tayo, 2 and 3. So ang gagawin natin, kunin natin or ilista natin yung multiples ng bawat numbers. Starting kay 2, so 2, 4, 6, 8. So yan, pwede nyo ituloy, kayo bahala. Tapos si 3 naman, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Let's say ituloy ko yung multiples of 2. 2 times 5 is 10. 2 times 6 is 12. Next, dahil ang kailangan natin ay ang common multiple, try natin hanapin yung sharing or common multiples nila ng 2 and 3. Isa na dyan ay yung 6. Tapos, pati na rin yung 12. Marami pa yan kung ipagpapatuloy ninyo, pero unnecessary na. At dahil kailangan natin dito ay yung least common multiple, the word least meaning yung pinakamababa. So, ano mas mababa dyan? 6 or 12? Mas mababa yung 6, kaya ang least common multiple ng 2 and 3 ay 6. Okay, solve ulit tayo. Try natin kunin yung LCM ng 4 and 5. So, ang multiples ni 4 ay 4. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times 6 is 24. Yan. Tapos yung 5 naman, 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 2 is 10. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So hahanapin natin dyan yung unang values na nag-share sila. Kasi ayun yung lowest. So in this case, ang LCM ng 4 and 5 ay 20. So the LCM of 4 and 5 is 20. Number 3. Hanapin natin yung LCM ng 7 saka 5. So sulat natin yung multiples ni 7. 7 times 2, 14, times 3, 21, times 4, 28, times 5, 35, times 6, 42. Yan, okay na siguro yan. Tapos yung 5 naman, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So ayun, meron na tayong common multiple, which is 35. So ayan na yung lowest. Kasi marami pa yan pag nagpatuloy kayo. Pero di na nga kailangan. So the answer here is 35. Next. Number 4. So this time, try natin kumuha ng LCM ng tatlong numbers. Okay, by the way, hindi lang dalawang numbers applicable ang LCM. Kahit ilan yan, pwede yan. So halimbawa, find the LCM of 2, 3, and 4. So sulat natin yung mga multiples nila. Starting kay 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Kayang-kaya nyo i-recite yan. 12, 14, so on. Tapos si 3 naman, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Tapos si 4, 4, 8, 12, 16, so on. And ang kanilang least common multiple ay 12. So the LCM is 12. Sa unang tingin, parang mahaba siya. Pero believe me, kapag matagal na kayo nag-solve nito, kaya nyong malaman yung LCM ng mga numbers without actually solving. Mental na lang yan. Okay? Sanayan yun. Walang shortcut doon. Kailangan talaga nag-solve kayo madalas. Okay? Try pa tayo ng isa. How about the LCM of 3, 6, and 8? So, sulat natin yung mga multiples. Starting kay 3, we have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27. Tapos kay 6 naman, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42. Tapos si 8, 8, 16, 24, 32, 40. So okay na yan. Ang ating LCM dyan ay, nahanap nyo? Ang ating LCM dito ay 24. To. Huwag kayo magkakamali ha. Hindi 12. Kasi pang 3 at 6 lang yan. Ang 12 ay hindi multiple ni 8. Okay? So the LCM is 24. Next, discuss natin yung greatest common factor or commonly known as GCF. Okay, kung kanina least common multiple, this time factor. And kagaya ng LCM, wala na tong definition. The name itself, ayan yung definition niya. Greatest common factor. Ang problema lang dito, hindi nyo alam yung definition ng factor. So, discuss natin mabilis. Factors are numbers that divide evenly into another number. In other words, a number is divisible by its factors. So halimbawa, hanapin natin yung factors ng 12, okay? Ano-ano ang factors ng 12? Factors of 12. Paano hahanapin yan? Alam natin na may mga certain combination of numbers na kapag pinag-multiply mo ay equal sa 12. At yung mga combination ng numbers na yon, ayun na yon. Sila na yung mga factors. Halimbawa, 1 times 12. Equal yan kay 12. Ano pa? 2 times 6 equal yan kay 12. Ano pa? 3 times 4 equal yan kay 12. Tapos yun lang. So ibig sabihin yan, yung mga numbers na to, 1, 12, 2, 6, 3, at 4, sila yung mga factors ng 12. By the definition of factors, numbers that divide evenly into another number. So ibig sabihin, 12 can be divided by all of these numbers equally, evenly. Walang remainder. So ibig sabihin yan, ang mga factors ay 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. Kung mapapansin ninyo, yung mga factors, sinusulat natin siya usually in ascending order. Smallest to largest. Okay? Isa pa. Paano naman kung kukunin natin yung factors of 20? So isip tayo. 1 times 20 equal yan kay 20. 2 times 10 equal yan kay 20. 4 times 5 equal yan kay 20. And that's about it. No? Ibig sabihin, itong mga numbers na yan, ayan yung factors ng 20. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, 20. In-arrange ko na in ascending order from lowest to largest. Isa pa. List natin yung factors ng 36. 1 times 36 equal 36. Tapos 2 times 18 equal din yan kay 36. 3 times 12 equal din yan kay 36. 4 times 9 equal yan kay 36. 6 times 6 equals 36. So yung mga factors natin ay 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, 18, 36. Sulat natin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, 18, 36. So ayan na yon. Ngayon, dinidiscuss natin yung factors kasi gagawin natin yan pag naghahanap tayo ng greatest common factor. Okay? Halimbawa, problem number 6. Find the GCF of 12 and 20. Okay, so sulat muna natin yung factors ng 12 saka ng 20. So una kay 12. So ano-ano ang factors ni 12? Meron tayong 1 times 12, 2 times 6, 3 times 4. And yun na yun. So sulat natin. 1, 2, in ascending order. 3, 4, 6, and 12. Purahin ko lang to. Ano pa? Si 20. So 1 times 20 is 20. 2 times 10 is 20. 4 times 5 is 20. Meron pa ba? Wala na. So sulat natin. 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, 20. Next, hanapin natin yung greatest common. Common na dapat sila, tapos greatest pa. Okay? 1 is a common factor. 2 is a common factor. 4 is also a common factor. And what else? Wala na. So the greatest common factor is 4. Ito ang pinakamalaki sa lahat ng common factors. How about this one? The greatest common factor of 5 and 10. So ano-ano ang factors ng 5? 1 times 5 and wala na. Yun lang. So, ibig sabihin, 1 and 5. Tapos, yung 10 naman, ano-anong factors niyan? 1 times 10, saka 2 times 5. Wala na, yun lang. So, 1, 2, 5, and 10. Tapos, hanapin natin yung mga common. 5. So, yan na rin yung greatest. Kaya ang answer natin dito ay 5. Next, number 8. Find the GCF of the numbers 12 and 18. So starting kay 12, kunin natin yung factors ni 12. Nakuha na natin yan. Ang factors ng 12, pero sige para malinaw. 1 times 12, 2 times 6, 3 times 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, tapos 12. Next, yung factors naman ni 18. So meron tayong 1 times 18, 2 times 9, 3 times 6, and meron pa ba? Wala na. So we have 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 18. Tapos hanapin natin yung mga common factors. 1 is common, 2 is common, 3 is common, and 6 is common. Ano ang pinakamalaki? Greatest. The greatest common factor is 6. Find the GCF of the numbers 20 and 30. Ilista natin yung mga factors ng 20 and 30. Start muna tayo kay 20. So 1 times 20, 2 times 10, 4 times 5, and yun na yun. So the factors of 20 are 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, 20. Next, yung mga factors naman ni 30. Meron tayong 1 times 30, 2 times 15, 3 times 10, 5 times 6. And yun na yun. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15, 30. Hanapin natin yung mga common factors. Common si 1, common si 2, common si 5, common si 10. At ang pinakamalaki dyan ay obviously si 10. So 10 is the greatest common factor. Next, i-discuss natin yung prime numbers saka composite numbers. When we say prime numbers, these are numbers wherein the only factors are 1 and the number themselves. So bigyan ko kayo ng example. So halimbawa, si 2. Ano ang factors ni 2? 1 times 2. Yun lang. Wala na. Ano pa? Let's say 3. Ano ang factors ni 3? 1 times 3. Wala na. Halimbawa ulit, si 5. Ano ang factors ni 5? 1 times 5. Tapos yun lang yun. Ibig sabihin, lahat ng mga numbers na to, sila ay prime numbers. Kasi ang factors lang nila ay 1 and the number themselves. Diba? Sa 2, meron tayong 1 times 2 para sa 2. Tapos para sa 3 naman, 1 times 3. Tapos para sa 5, 1 times 5. Okay? Tapos yung mga numbers na hindi ganyan, halimbawa 6, ang 6 pwede yan na 1 times 6, pwede rin yan na 2 times 3. Ibig sabihin, hindi na ito prime number. Ito ay tinatawagan nating composite. Ayun ang i-discuss natin next. composite numbers. They are all the other numbers that are not prime. So kapag ang number ay hindi prime, given na composite yon. Okay? Yung mga prime numbers kanina na ginawa nating example, yung 2, 3, 5, marami pa yan eh. 7, prime number din yan. 11, pati rin yung 13, 17. Okay? Tapos, yung mga numbers na hindi prime number, ayun na yung composite. For example, ito, sa pagitan ng 3 at 5, missing si 4. Kasi si 4 ay composite number na. Because 4 can be expressed as 1 times 4, also as 2 times 2. Okay? Ano pa? Yung pagitan ng 5 and 6 ay rather 5 and 7, si 6. Sabi ko kanina, composite yon kasi 1 times 6 tapos 2 times 3. So ayun lang yung idea. Makakatulong sa atin tong prime numbers saka composite numbers kapag diniscuss natin yung prime factorization. Prime factorization. This is the process of expressing a number as product of prime numbers. So, para ma-explain natin to ng maayos, mag-example na agad tayo. Kunin natin yung prime factorization ni 30. For example, 30. So 30, alam natin na equal yan kay 6 times 5, di ba? 6 times 5. Tapos itong 6 and 5, try pa natin yan i-express as factors. Magagawa lang natin yun kung composite sila. Pero kung prime number yon, stop na. So halimbawa dito, yung 5. 5 is a prime number. Hindi mo na kailangan ilagay dyan na 1 times 5, ganun. No, hindi na kailangan. Stop ka na lang kay 5 dito. However, si 6, hindi yan prime number, composite yan. Because 2 times 3 is equal to 6. Ngayon, anong napapansin nyo? Para siyang korteng puno. Kaya usually, tiyatawag to na factor 3 method. Okay? Tapos yung pinaka nasa baba, yung parang pinakaugat, ito 2, 3, at 5, sila na yung prime factors. Hindi ba? 2, 3, and 5 are prime numbers. Kaya dyan na nag-i-stop yung factorization. So we can say that 30, the prime factorization is 2 times 3 times 5. Kahit i-check nyo, 2 times 3 is 6, and 6 times 5 is 30. Try pa tayo. Let's say, kunin natin yung prime factorization ni 50. So 50 is equivalent to 2 times 25. Si 2 rito, prime number na yan, so stop na dyan. While 25 can be expressed as 5 times 5. 5 times 5. And both 5 and 5 are prime numbers. So we can say that prime factorization of 50 is 2 times 5 times 5. Kahit i-check natin, 2 times 5 is 10, 10 times 5 is 50. Okay? Let's try another. Kunin natin yung prime factorization ni 48. So 48. We know that 48 is equal to 2 times 24. Tapos, si 2 okay na yan, prime number yan eh. Tapos 24 is equal to 12 or 2 times 12. And also, equal si 12 kay 2 times 6. Tapos si 6 equal yan kay 2 times 3. So, ito yung mga prime factors natin. 2, 2, 2, 2, and 3. Therefore, we have 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. And by the way, hindi lang isang method or hindi lang isang way pwedeng makuha ang prime factorization by factor 3. Kasi paano kung hindi mo naisip yung 2 times 24? Paano kung ang naisip mo ay 6 times 8? Equal din yung kay 48. Try nga natin. So halimbawa, ang naisip mo ay instead si 6 times 8. Equal din yung kay 48. So ganun pa rin. Kapag composite, i-express pa as factors. So 6, composite yan, 2 times 3 yan. Tapos si 8, 2 times 4 yan. Tapos itong si 4, 2 times 2 yan. Therefore, ang prime factorization ay 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. Same pa rin dito. Okay, let's try one more. Find the prime factorization of 27. So 27, as we know, is equal to 3 times 9. Tapos ang 9, equal yan kay 3 times 3. 3 is a prime number, 3 is a prime number, and 3 is a prime number. Which means, ang prime factorization ng 27 ay 3 times 3 times 3.